Welcome to Centauri Stir Fry. How the heck are you? Hope you guys are doing excellent to each other, and I hope you're having a happy Halloween. I think we're in the midst of one right now. I'm trying to avoid my house being TP'd or a bag of poop on the porch, so that's why I'm handing out nerds in between cuts. It's Batman Secret Files #1. It's actually kind of a cool cover, and I've been so desperate for a good Batman that I was like, I'll take it. Maybe it's will give me hope. I'm looking for hope. Just give me hope, because right now I'm depressed. Batman comics have been tricky and stinky and lazy for nifty. So here we go. What is it? Suicide Squad #47. It's really cool. Martina Harley Quinn getting smashed. This is my second copy, so I might be giving this to one of you guys. Very awesome. Hex Wives #1 from Vertigo. This is probably the only book that hasn't made me puke just by the title alone. People are, I don't know what's Vertigo's going. What the heck happened to people that brought you Swamp Thing, Sandman, Preacher. I mean, man, I could go on and on about Vertigo, and I'm just not feeling any of their stuff they're putting out now, but this looks great. It's Jenny Friesen, Hex Wives #1. How to get it? I gotta read this one. And they don't put bag and boards in this, so I feel like a savage. Aquaman, Drowned Earth #1, Tinian and Porter. This is the variant cover. It looks really cool. It looks, obviously like the movie, but the movie has everything you need. It's got Black Manta, it's got Orin, it's got freaking the Trench Monsters. I can't wait for that movie. It's going to look great. It looks great to me, so I can't wait. So this is a really cool cover. That's the variant. Also, Justice League Dark, Wonder Woman, The Witching Hour #1. Look at this freaking cover. Hopefully this comes in really well. This is an awesome cover. It's so good. I just knew that my LCS wouldn't have it, so I went to the other one. This is my main motivation. Plus I was hoping they had a Submariner #1. Or Submariner, or however you want to pronounce it. Also, Heroes in Crisis #2 is pretty... I don't know if this is like the regular cover or not. I'm not real sure. But it looks cool. My only problem is Harley Quinn on Batman, like she can do that. I guess she's got Wonder Woman's lasso. But the first issue, beautiful art by Clayman, I believe. Is that right? Yeah. And she's like stabbing Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of the greatest superheroes of our time, people, and the future. Harley Quinn don't stand no chance. And in the past, Black Mask has just seemed like such a, I'm gonna say it like a wet diaper. They're like a wet diaper company, if you ask me. In my opinion. Just me. I like fart sniffers, man. But this cover was too interesting, I had to do it. Pretty cool. Sex, Death, Revolution, a very awesome cover, so hopefully it's not too fart sniffing. And then we got The Whispering Dark, which I've heard so many good things. I believe I heard about this first from Jimmy's Comics. It sounds like a really nifty story, so it's Dark Horse Comics, The Whispering Dark. Look at this tag. Be careful lest the light in you be darkness. That's nipple hard right there. Marvel. Here's what we got from Marvel. More than I usually do, for sure. First of all, we got, this is from another comic store, like I said, this is the What If Magic became the Sorcerer Supreme, which I thought she already proved that she was when she beat Doctor Strange somehow, or tricked him. I think it was during the X-Men Avengers run. But Magic is such a cool character. I mean, it's basically like this really attractive person with a giant, sword. Like a Final Fantasy sword. And she's just cool. She's got a lot of history. She's been a part of the X-Men universe for a long time, and I think one of these days, but I'm sorry, you guys, J. Scott Campbell doing White Queen. You guys see that pretty good? Buy this book, because that's one heck of a cover. And then I picked up some True Believers. We got What If the Fantastic Four had different superpowers? The next person who, I guess, rings my doorbells for stickers will get this instead. Which, I'm sorry about that, because you have Mr. Fantastic with bat wings. And now we've got True Believers #1. What if the Avengers had fought evil during the 1950s? Now, if there's anybody out there who's a little bit older than me, can tell me what we faced during the 50s, I guarantee we're going to see, like, parallel problems. Check it out. Alright, we're probably going to be dealing with Russians, spies, commies, propaganda, and just outright bullcrap. Come on, guys. It's the exact same. It's the exact same. We're living in the same time. Full circle. Here we go. True Believers. What if Legion had killed Magneto? What would change? Well, I think we'd probably have better haircuts in Marvel. I mean, Magneto had a really cool mullet back in the day, during the Jubilee period. He grew a mullet. And then Legion has that really awesome spiky kitten plate hairdo. So that's pretty cool. I'm assuming we'd have, more reasonable haircuts. Alright, and I always check out Thing, and it used to be Thing and Human Torch, but now it's Thing and Mr. Fantastic, which makes all the sense in the world. There's one thing I really do dig, is Zdarsky's writing on this. I think it's just simple, fun, and cool. It's not event-driven necessarily, it's almost like got all the ingredients that Marvel Comics used to have. Like some heroes go over there and they fight, they go over here and they save some people, and there's no lectures and there's no qualms or anything. They just do heroic stuff, and it's really cool. And I think that this pairing makes more sense. We got two best friends from the past and the future. They had an oath. Then we got, I just picked up a variant. This is Infinity War #4. I think, yeah, this is the Virgin variant of Adam Warlock, because that is a sweet cover. And I was like, do you have that? And the guys like looked around, like not the owner, but the assistant. I guess he's kind of like the apprentice. He's like the apprentice in training to be a total douchebag. He still had character, and he went around and found it for me. He found me the Virgin variant. I like that cover. I like Adam Warlock. That's really cool. And then I found this for $1. This is the X-Men Deluxe version. This had a hefty price tag of $3.95 at the time, and this had all the connecting covers, right? So here you go. For instance, these were all broken up, and this came out shortly after, I believe, of the initial 4 that were released at the same time. And then you got this really cool pinup, which I recommend buying this just so you can tear it up. You can buy these for $1 just about anywhere. You go to a flea market, you can find them any day. And I went to a comic store and I found this for $1. Okay, it's a $1 book, guys. And then recently I heard that X-Men #4 is no longer the first appearance of Omega Red. At the time, Omega Red was a really freaking cool villain, you know? And it turns out #4 is not his first appearance, it's this book all of a sudden. Because of, well, it might be two things. Let me see. Here's a sketch of here's some sketch work, design, like a marker of Jim Lee's work, and it's really awesome. Actually, I love that. Like the way he draws Cyclops and Rogue and the Acolytes. Jim Lee, he was really good back then. But you've also got this, which shows a really early draft, a rough draft of Omega Red. But the point is, that's a trick-or-treater right there. I gotta give him a comic book. I gotta go. The point is this right here. Omega Red. They call him that in the first appearance. Okay, this is a pinup, man. This is an ad. This is for things that Jim Lee wants to do. This isn't part of the story. Why is this? Whatever. I'm sure someone's making a pretty good dollar off the millions of these that were sold, and then you can go to get them graded, and then they'll charge you $40 to grade or whatever. They charge $15. There you go. That's probably what's going on behind this thing. I don't know. Sounds dirty to me, but it's still a cool book. I love that book. It's one of my favorite books ever. So fine. I have a bunch of them. Guys, happy Halloween. I gotta give a comic book away if I can hurry. I gotta hurry. All right, guys. See ya. Magneto is right.